Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be opening rewards from game week 74. We've got a couple of crafts to do. We've got a tier 2 super rare to open, bit of cash, bit of credits as well, and a few boxes. So we've got the whole shebang for this video, so I'm excited for it. Leave a like if you do enjoy it, lads. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Comment below, let me know how you got on this past weekend. And I've got a rollover of, I don't want to click. If I click this, it might take me to Claim Your Glory. Yeah, it does. Anyway, I've got a Marco Pasalic limited in-season Orlando card that scored like 80 odd on the weekend. MLS version, not the Croatian League version. Giving that away in the comment section. For some reason, I sent it to somebody before last weekend, and they didn't claim it. So it's gone unclaimed. I'm re-rolling it over. Leave a comment below. Let me know your Sorare gallery name, and yeah, I'll pick one of you guys at random to give it away to. So yeah, I appreciate you lads as usual. And look at that. Ironically, Pasalic is the poster boy for our MLS. That must be, D2 going into D1. So we now have 2 in-season D1s. I did hit the hot streak, so like the first hot streak. I've got a couple more weeks to get into that, illustrious MLS competition that you need 3 consecutive hot streak wins for. And I'm on, I'll be going for my second on the weekend. Unfortunately, we did get a little classic demotion in both Challenger MLS and in U23. I think for that U23 one, I think I cancelled the lineup. I ended up selling a few cards for the midweek. And there we go. There's the first hot streak. I ended up hitting it twice, but it doesn't count, obviously. Like, you only get to hit it once. But 2 of my, both lineups hit it. But of course, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, the recap. 29 essence. So we are going to be crafting 2 rares. A little bit of super rare essence. I don't think it will be enough to craft a super rare unless we get really lucky in our box. $15 cash. We do get $15 in credits as well, which is nice. But I had, honestly, as a weekend, I'll show you all the rewards and stuff first. But I need to recap a few things because it could have been I know it's always shoulda, woulda, coulda on this channel, but it genuinely could have been like a monstrous weekend had it not been. And I don't want to blame it all on DMPs. It wasn't. There's a few poor captaincy choices in there. But this tier 2 was a 5th place finish in under 23 super rare. Just missed out on the podium. I ended up captaining the worst player or the worst outfield scorer in the lineup by a mile. Yeah, just gutted. I'll show you, the sort of story behind that. But yeah, we have got a tier 2 here. I really hope it's a decent card, honestly. I think from 4th to 6th get tier 2. So this should be the middle of the road tier 2. We're just gonna go straight into it. Like I genuinely have no expectations. I don't know what this is gonna be. Let's check it out. Let's see. Forward. Portugal. Okay. Strasbourg. Okay. Ooh, Diego Moreira. Wow, he absolutely smashed on the weekend, by the way. I think he's on loan from Chelsea, isn't he? That actually is a really nice reward. I was just going to bring up Sorare data just to have a look at what his situation is. I know he scored an amazing Travella goal on the weekend. I somehow saw the... I saw the highlights. That feels like a wicked little card, He's only 20. Under 23 until 2029. Like, if I'm going to win an in-season super rare, lads, that's actually really good. He's scoring pretty well as well. He has a nice all-around floor base, and then he can get the odd decisive as well. Can also get sent off. Mind you, he's getting AA as well, lads. That is some card, I know tier 2 should be okay. It's the 10 out of 10 as well, so it's the last one you could ever win, basically, of this season. I'm honestly really, really happy with that. Genuinely. That is really good. And like the fact that he's not aging out like this summer means that, he's very much usable. And look at that. They've got the under 23, the under 21 champion, the Euros already baked into his next game schedule. That's interesting. PSG next game is not ideal, but Angers and Le Havre to end the season is pretty nice. Is he going back to Chelsea though? I'm pretty sure he is. Let me have a quick little look. I'm sure he's on loan from Chelsea, isn't he? Maybe they... I don't know. Maybe they... I don't know. Maybe they get rid of him or sell him to Strasbourg. Or maybe they did sell him to Strasbourg. Am I spelling that right? No, I'm not spelling that right. I'm an idiot. There we go. No, he is on a contract. Okay. They bought him. Well, that makes me feel a lot better then. That makes me feel a ton better because he doesn't... Oh, has he been taking corners as well? Lads. Let me check. Sorry, I'm doing so much sort of checking and stuff on this guy only because we've got a few crafts to get into as well. I just want to check if he's taking corners because that would... I know Bakwo's been in and out of the squad last couple of games. Let's have a look. No. No, he hasn't. That's fine. That's still a really fun card to win. Genuinely, I'm really excited about that. Champ card. I don't play champ in season, but that's fine. That's still amazing. Let's do the Super Rare box next. Genuinely really happy with that. What's the damage? What could we win here? 80% one essence, of course. If we hit the 4... What have we got on essence? I think if we hit the 4% outcome here, we could craft a Super Rare, which you know I would do because I'm a degen. One essence, of course. So what does that put us on? 15? 17, sorry. Okay, that's fine. We can we're definitely crafting 2 rares. Unless we hit more than like 10 essence here, which would mean we get a tier 4 plus. Let's see. So 1 essence, that makes us... What's that put us on? 41. 2 more boxes. Okay, 42. I kind of don't want to hit a lot of it. I don't know, maybe I do. And 1, that's fine. So 43 essence, so it definitely means we can craft 2 tier 5 pluses. Let's just get straight into it. We're not hanging about here, are we? I'm so happy with that Maria pull. I'm really, really happy with that. Come on then. What is the first craft? 27 out of 100. Oh, New Zealand. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Defender. Charlotte. Ooh, who's this? Bill Chuloma. He used to play. Like, he's been in the MLS for years, but he clearly doesn't play anymore. He's just part of Charlotte's team. I do have a few Charlotte cards, so he might fit in as a bit of a collection piece at a stretch, but it's still not great. 32 out of 100. That feels like MLS as well. Senegal, maybe not. Forward. Now, this is not MLS, is it? No, it is. Oh, wow. This has got to be a collection piece. Jamal Thiare. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, but he's the backup forward at Atlanta United, who have been terrible recently. This one doesn't seem... I mean, like, he's not great, but he's not, like, the worst card in the world, is he? Yeah, I mean, he's £1.30. Maybe he is the worst card in the world. I don't know. He'll serve... like, Latte was injured maybe last week or suspended, I think. Yeah, Bill is not going to be of use, but, you know, that's the risk you take when you're crafting tier 5 pluses. Like, I'm not saying everyone should be doing that, but, you know, I just like to do it for content and whatever. But I'm honestly really, really happy with this pull. Genuinely. Really happy. Not that it really matters, but I was going to check where he was in the prize pool, just because I like pain. I like seeing where these cards were placed. But I was just going to go through a couple of these in general. I managed to captain Trippier 100. That was a good start for this top shooters lineup, which we won a box out of, but unfortunately didn't go any further. We won $15 out of this lineup, lads. Look at this. Daniel Wass was a complete DMP. Didn't even get off the bench. Sessegnon captain. I smashed that. Bolka, by the way, ex-club versus PSG, puts on an absolute display. Edin Dzeko, goal, and Errol to goal. This lineup should have won something way more than $15 had Was, you know, played and Dzeko not shit the bed and then made up for it. And then this shooters, which was classic, even though I played an in-season Valleys card. Barriel, DMP'd. Bouanga 100. Otamendi basically scored 100. Coronel 86. It was prime for a really good score, but it just wasn't to be. This lineup did get some credits, which was nice in season. What else did I get going? Oh, Emma, lads. Basically, Pereira. I was a Pereira decisive, decent game away from winning in season MLS Super Rare, which was just absolutely gutting because he played last as well, so it was all on him. Now this was ultimate pain. Before Pereira shat the bed on Sunday, I had Coronel, Eli captain on a 90, Kevin Denke had scored 2, and I was waiting on the Red Bulls team to come out, and I see that Hack's not playing and Eli is. Eli ends up scoring in the 90th minute or whatever to win the game, and Hack doesn't even get a minute. So they scored 385 points, which hits the streak with 4 men, which is just gutting. I hate to have to scroll all the way down again. And the one time I don't keep Denke with Oriano decides to assist Denke for what was one of the best goals of the season. It was like an insane overhead kick. Everyone scored well, bar Engel, which was of course my captaincy, which is Just typical of me, getting my captaincy wrong. Not much going on here. Road to Glory was close, but I captained Pereira, and of course he doesn't do the business. Champ, this was winning cash until this morning, and ended up winning 7 Essence, which is fine, but yeah, unfortunately no promotions either. They basically scored the exact same points, the two D2s, which is just ironic. 444 points in D1 Champ, and it was enough for 7 Essence, which was fine, but it was close to hitting a tier 4. Challenger was an absolute disaster. Super rare. Livakovic didn't even start for Fenerbahce. Sorry. Nothing in Chal rare. Contender limited didn't do much. And then this was where I won the Diego Moreira from. Have a look at this. Arston 77. El Crowney 100. Dominic Soboslai 82. Torbelayson shut the bed like 80th minute. But I never captained my keepers. Of course, I captained Lucas Højbjerg, who has incredible like all-around score. Ends up losing 5-0 to Midtjylland. 5-0. I know it was away, but man, that was brutal. But anyway, finished 5th. I was just going to check where Moreira was in this list. So these are the cards I could have won today. Let's see where he was in the list. It's kind of annoying that I win like a champ or like a European card, because obviously their in-season utility is just nil and void, isn't it? Really, he's got 3 games left effectively. There he is. Okay, to be fair, he's pretty high up, isn't he? Just below Jan Rijkaard, who's a goalkeeper. I mean, I'd prefer Moreira over De La Vega. De La Vega's horrendous, so I'm pretty happy I dodged that bullet. Tony Fruk would have been nice. Again, he's European. I think I've honestly done in that. Maz is a really good player. In that little cohort here, I've actually done really well, I think. Neil L. Enauri is a really good player, but he plays for Lons. Of course, his utility would have been gone as well. So I genuinely am like over the moon with that. That's a really good pull. And he's a good scorer. Like, he is very good, and he's super young for U23. Like, beyond this season, I almost don't really mind the fact that he's not in season, because I'm not going to play him in season really. I'm just going to play him in U23 till the end of the season. So yeah, that was a successful weekend, to be honest. I'm really, really excited to use that card in the next couple of weeks. Maybe not against PSG, but who knows? He'll probably end up scoring 100 against PSG. But yeah, lads, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how you got on this past weekend. Make sure you leave your Sorare gallery name so I can send that Pasalic card to one of you guys. I'll just get it up on screen now just for proof. But yeah, for whatever reason, the guy that I sent it to, I gave him like 5 days to accept it, and he hadn't. So this is the card, Marco Pasalic. In-season Orlando card. What was he going for? Like 15 quid. It's a good card. So yeah, a little thank you just for obviously engaging with the video and stuff. I really do appreciate you, and I shall see you guys in the next one.